so good to see you. I think you're going to be the baby.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Oh, God. I know you're so mad. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what's up? What's up? You're so sleepy. Hey.
Where did you get the big belly? Oh, missed that tiny head. Just mad.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to my weekly vlog or whatever I'm gonna call it. I'm not sure yet because it's not gonna be every week, but I do want to kind of take you around with me certain weeks just to show you what I'm up to, because I had such a good response to my California vlogs that I definitely want to do more vlogging while I'm just kind of home. It won't be as good scenery or any cute driving scenes because I don't own a car, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if you enjoy it. I actually got home from Christmas vacation yesterday. We flew during New Year's Eve, so our flight left Vancouver at 10:30 p.m. and we arrived in Toronto at 5:30. So yesterday we basically just slept. I'm kind of still on West Coast time a little bit, but I had a really interesting 24 hours and I didn't actually film a lot of it because I was either too tired or scared. I had a lot of issues with Roux yesterday. As you know, she is a very, very vocal Siamese cat. So when we got home after being away for a while, I had one of my boyfriend's friends looking after her. He was stopping in every couple days, but she requires a lot of attention. Even when I used to go out of town for work, my boyfriend would have to pull up a chair next to the computer so that she could sit with him. Like, she's incredibly needy, very, very sweet cat, but she is really needy. So no joke, she meowed at us for probably 3 hours straight. When we got home, we were sleeping and she was just meowing. She cannot get enough of us. Every time I stand up, she follows me and she's just having a really hard time, or had a really hard time with us away, and it just broke my heart. I was so sad. And she's doing like that kneading thing with her paws, you know, like they do when they're babies. She's like reverting back to kitten stage because she's just so traumatized. So then also I clipped her nails, and I don't know if it was me or her biting them after, because she bites her nails after I clip them sometimes, and I've been clipping them since I've had her for like 4 years. But either way, like 3 hours later, I noticed blood on her foot, and she didn't like recoil in pain or anything when I was clipping them, so I think she may have bit them. I don't know. Either way, there was blood all over her toes. I was so scared. My hand is getting really tired. Oh my god. I gotta start using a tripod. You're also going to see a lot of me bare face in like hoodies and stuff. This is the me of everyday behind the scenes. But yeah, so there was blood all over her paw, and I was terrified. It seemed to stop bleeding quite quickly, and she didn't seem bothered. The hard thing is though, is she's meowing so much because she's still like getting used to us being home, that it was hard to tell, like, are you meowing a lot because you're panicking, or are you meowing a lot because you meow a lot? So that was really scary, but she seems much better now. She's totally cleaned up her foot. There's like no blood there at all. We cleaned it up a little bit yesterday too, and she was such a little champ. But then last night she started to meow at me, but she had no meow. I don't know if she was losing her voice from meowing. I know this is a very cat-centric beginning of the vlog, but that's what's been happening the past 24 hours. She literally was like, and couldn't meow at me, and I was like, oh my god, like, what have you been doing? Now you're quiet. You don't want to talk. Anyways, she seems much better now. So anyways, we are back to regular life. A week ago while we were on vacation, we ordered our groceries. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know that we've been ordering our groceries delivery from Walmart, and it's changed my life. It's like the best thing ever, because we either go to the meeting pickup point, but now that it's getting really cold and now that we were out of town, we actually got them delivered. It's only an extra $10, and it actually helps us save money because we just pick out like 3 or 4 meals that we're gonna meal prep. We buy those groceries from Walmart, and then we're not like walking down the aisles being tempted to buy other groceries. And then at the end of the week, our fridge is empty, and then at the beginning of the week, it's full with all our meal prep food. So we're gonna be meal prepping today. I've got a ton of PR to open as well. I'm not really sure what else is happening this week, but stay tuned. How did this make so much smoothie? I don't understand. It's gigantic. It's like the whole blender. It's also so thick.
Oh my god.
I think I saw the protein powder.
How much did you put in? Did you measure it?
2 scoops.
2 scoops?
Yeah.
What are scoops?
Yeah. Is it too much?
No.
2 scoops of protein powder, like this much mango, a bunch of kale and water. That's it. But it's like it got fluffy. The texture is really bizarre. It's like whipped cream. Morning, it is a new day. I'm getting ready to go for a facial, so I'm so excited. I love a facial because it's good for your skin, but I also just love being touched. I'm like a puppy, I'm like a cat. If I could get a massage every day of the week, I absolutely would. But Pure and Simple invited me to come in for a facial. I'm really excited. They make some really nice skincare. I don't have a ton of experience with it. I know a lot of it is very natural, free of silicones and things like that. So you'll come check out a little bit of that today, and I will link to them down below. But my skin has been so bad the past like 2 months or so. I don't know if it was stress or I was working a lot. My acne is very hormonal. I've had acne since grade 5. So how old was I in grade 5? 11. So I've had acne for like 16, 17 years now. And it was initially on my forehead, moved down to my chin, and now it's kind of all along my chin and cheeks. And I tend to get these kind of more cystic bits under my eyes here. It doesn't seem to have much to do with the products that I use. I know like in December, I got so many comments about the breakouts on my skin. People just become just unwanted, unwarranted dermatologists when you have acne on YouTube. Like, I have tried just about everything, and I can guarantee that just about anybody on YouTube who has acne has tried just about everything to sort out their skin. So I'm actually going to make an appointment to go to the doctor to try and get a referral to a dermatologist, because I did that in Newfoundland with not much luck. So maybe in Toronto I will have better luck. But either way, really excited to get a facial today, but I did want to show you what we meal prepped yesterday, and then when I get home later I will show you this PR. So here is, oh god, I'm addicted to these Coke Zeros, the little mini ones. This is the barbecue chicken with sweet potato and grilled veg. This is really good if you can reheat it in the oven, especially if you are going to microwave it. I recommend just making mashed sweet potatoes because these can get a little bit mushy, but the barbecue chicken, like having the grill pan is so important. This was a new recipe we tried yesterday, which didn't work out great. We had to adjust the recipe a lot. I didn't have the spray oil, but essentially it's supposed to be like a kind of a skinny kung pao chicken. So this is kind of crispy. It ended up, but it's oven baked, and then just some broccoli and rice. And then I made, can I open it with one hand? Okay, no I can't. I'll just show you. And then I made this kind of kung pao sauce. I kept it on the side because you really only need a little bit. And then the last dish doesn't really look super appetizing, but it's kind of that sandwich thing I mentioned. So just have a hamburger bun. This is a slow cooker pork loin, and then I just add like a slice of this cheese on there, and then I made this maple Dijon dressing, and then there's like a salad chopped up in the fridge. So these are the 3 meals I'm going to be eating this week. And that I mentioned I have a recipe on. If you'd like to see more on these, let me know. I'll link to the Pinterest recipe I used down below. I forgot to mention, I also placed 2 orders yesterday. I don't know what happened. It just happened. But I ordered the Violet Voss hashtag palette. I don't know what it is about eyeshadow palettes, but a lot of the time I just have a really hard time pulling the trigger on them. And this one, for some reason, was like calling to me. The purples and the warms just looked so cool. So I'm probably going to do a 3 looks 1 palette with that. And then I also ordered the Sephora Give Me Some New Lip kit. So these videos may be up. I don't really know the timing of this kind of weekly vlog thing that I'm doing, but anything I mention will be down below. And then I also ordered from a website called tambeauty.com. They stock Makeup Revolution. They show the prices in Canadian. Shipping was free. I spent $60, so I'm not sure what like the threshold is. But stay tuned for a Makeup Revolution kind of haul. I ordered some of their eyeshadow palettes, a bunch of contour stuff. But I was just really, really impressed with that website because I'm not sure if they ship out of Canada, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be customs. and that they showed the Canadian prices, and things were so cheap. They had eyeshadow palettes that were like $7. So stay tuned for that video as well, because I'm always on the hunt for websites that are Canada friendly, which seems to be few and far between as more websites go, or more brands go online, and they're like, don't worry about it, you can get it online, it launches this date. And we're like, yeah, see it in 3 months. So stay tuned for those videos. I'm gonna head out the door now. It's like minus a bajillion outside. I am back. The facial was so good. I feel so relaxed now. She actually used some blue light therapy. Roux is all riled up because I just got in the door, and it made me feel so warm. It reminded me of when I used to tan. Remember tanning? First of all, why was I tanning? I mean, I'm pretty tan. I was just doing it because everybody else was. I feel like tanning was my generation's smoking, if that makes sense. You look back and you're just like, why did you do that? Anyways, the facial itself was really good. She was super educational, which I really liked. You have got to relax, okay? But we did a peel, we did extractions, which were tough, but she was like, you're such a good client. You have a really high pain tolerance. I was like, thank you. I was just like, just get it over with. I have a ton of cystic acne. I'm actually not super red, but she did extractions all over my face, and then she also did the blue light therapy, a mask, a massage, a scalp massage, chest massage, neck. Oh my God, it was so good. So really, really happy. And then Pure and Simple is actually Canadian, which I didn't realize. So that's super, super exciting. And as I mentioned, I will link to them down below. Now I am just having a smoothie, trying to delay my lunch a little bit. I'm gonna call this a blueberry pie smoothie. I put in some oatmeal, cinnamon, blueberries, a little bit of almond milk. So that is what I'm going to do now, is drink that. And I got a ton of emails to get to, just kind of catching up with PR people, sending them links from things that I did in December. I always try to like keep in touch with people and let them know what I'm talking about. Really important if you have a YouTube channel, in my opinion, is to build and keep good relationships with the people that you work with. So that is my plan for right now. And then we'll open that PR in a little bit too. I know I keep talking about it. Relax. Here I am with my PR. This is definitely more than normal. This is about a month's worth, and it was Christmas time, so it's obviously a bit of a busier season too. Obviously, I know a lot of people don't like PR. If you don't like it, feel free to skip ahead, but I've said many times, YouTube is my job, and it's very important for me to receive PR. Without it, I would never be able to cover all the products I do all the comparisons, dupe videos, talk about brand new products. Especially living in Canada, I can't afford to go buy every single color of a lip collection or whatever it may be. It's very important, and although I am an individual filming videos in my room by myself, I still am kind of like an outlet to the public. Therefore, it makes sense for me to receive PR. Like, this is all work to me. As much as I love it and I still buy makeup on my own, this is still work. Like, after I open all of this, it goes into a pile where it waits to be photographed, and then after that it goes into another drawer where I might include it in a video. So it's not just like, woo, free makeup. It's not free. Like, this is my job. Yeah, so you're not supposed to be there. And this shirt, isn't it so cute? It's from the website Shein. They sent it to me. This is the cutest sweatshirt. I have a website. I have a video when I purchased some items from their website, which I will link to down below. But let's start opening things. Okay, so these are some items from the Balm, which is so exciting. You know how much I love the Balm. I love how I say, like, this is work. It's serious. And then I open it up, I'm like, makeup, yay! I still love it. I mean, just because it's work doesn't mean I don't like it. So this is their, oh, they sent 2 giveaway material. It's the Meet Matte Schmaker palette, which that's hilarious. This is what the palette looks like. You'll see this in some upcoming posts. I'm not going to talk about much, but if there's anything here that you're intrigued by, let me know. So I've got some items here from Clarins. This is their Everlasting Compact foundation powder, and then their Everlasting foundation liquid. I've always wanted to review a lot of Clarins skin products, but a lot of the times they aren't deep enough for my skin. Their skincare is amazing, but I definitely run into issues with their foundations and complexion products being deep enough. So these seem like they're going to be deep enough, so stay tuned for reviews on these. You probably already saw a bunch of people open this on Instagram. I know I did when I was away on vacation. I saw a bunch of people open this on Instagram, but it's like a little... I've never gotten a TV before in PR or whatever this is. A screen. It's the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara, which I love. I actually took it on vacation with me. Thought I would zoom you in because you're a little bit far away. If you can hear Roux in the background, she's not dying. That's just how she sounds. This I already opened actually. It's from the website Shop Hush. And they sent along some more of their palettes. I've talked about these palettes before. First of all, they bubble wrap them all, which is really nice, and they do when you order them too. I have bought this with my own money as well initially, and then they reached out after I did a video on them. So I took a look at these because I was so curious the other day. This palette, the packaging on it looks beautiful. It's the Bad Habit Aura palette, and it's supposed to be like the Anastasia Prism palette. They turned this out so quickly. Like, I don't understand how they produce it so fast, but the actual packaging itself looks gorgeous. And then the other one that I'm really excited about, this is a really weird way to film. I'm sorry if this is not sufficient. Again, really nice packaging. This is the Athena palette, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold, no, Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. So we'll be reporting back on these. I'm going to do a whole other video, if not two more, on Shop Hush. I know a lot of people were curious. Whatever's in here smells amazing. This? Oh my god, it smells... Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, so this is from Clarins. It's their Tonic Bougie. Even that's French. Tonic scented candle, and it smells exactly like their Lotus face oil, which I love, and it feels so calming at night. As soon as I opened this up, I was like, this smells familiar. Oh, and it looks the same color too. That is such a nice idea. I have a lot of like really strong feelings towards Clarins, the scent of Clarins skincare. I think it was one of the first beauty events I ever went to here in Toronto. They're one of the first brands that ever sent me PR. And the event that they had scented the room to smell like the skincare. And whenever I use that skincare, it just brings me back to that night. And it was such an exciting night. And I really, really love their Lotus facial oil. And this smells exactly like it. So that's such a nice gift idea that I'm going to tell you about in January when it's too late. This is super cute. It's a Christmas gift from Shoppers Drug Mart. There's a bunch of cookies in here, a little lipstick cookie, if you can see, Roux Relax. And then there's a quote. This is not for you. She's standing right underneath the brush yelling. You want it? You want it? Come and get it. Come and get it. Come get it. You want this? Oh, yes. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Some people are going to find this gross. You like makeup? Ooh, lots of bubble wrap in here. Oh! Woo! This is exciting. Mack Starr. It's like a little mini box. I feel so bad when I get things like this because my apartment is so small. I barely have room for, and I don't have room for any of the filming stuff or any of the things we have in here. Like, we have a very small apartment and I work from home and I have equipment and stuff. So when I get things like this, I just want to hold on to it. But then I'm like, where do I keep it? What do I do with it? So this is the Mack Starr collection. Oh, and I'm so excited. Oh, nice. I got Patrick Wu, which is like a beautiful red. Oh, the Mama Wu. Is it Mama Wu? Mama Starr. And then Mahogany Lip Liner, which I've heard really good things about. And then one of the eyeshadow palettes. This is such a cute, it's incredible what he did. Like, the fact that he went from working at Mack to 3 years later having a collection with Mack. morning slash good afternoon, kind of. It's been a pretty busy morning, but I haven't really done anything of note to show you. Sent a lot of emails again, which you saw yesterday, so nothing revolutionary there. Had a call, and now I'm working on some photos for a new brand called Note. My ring light's kind of in the way there, but they're new to Rexall here in Ontario, and their PR had reached out to me to do a sponsored post, so that is what I'm working on this morning. I've been testing out their makeup for a little while, but now I'm actually just kind of like taking the photos and whatnot, so that's what I'm up to now. But it's my boyfriend's birthday today, so I'm going to be cooking him dinner. He's working late though, so we're not really doing anything. That's why I'm cooking for him. He was like, you don't have to do anything. I'm like, no, I want to celebrate. Like, I love celebrating birthdays and holidays and stuff like that. And it's interesting, in Serbia, actually, where he's from, he said that on your birthday, you treat other people. So, like, you take other people to the bar and buy their drinks. I was like, no, that's not how it works here. But we're not really doing anything crazy. I'm just going to make, like, his favorite meal, which is a roasted chicken and potatoes. And I'm going to try and bake a cake, even though I hate baking. I don't like following the rules. So that's kind of the plan for today. And then I've just got a bunch of work to do. Having a little trouble getting back into it. I'm just having one of those days. Oh my God, I need to get like a tripod or something. It hurts my arms. Having one of those days where I just don't feel cute, which is hard when it's your job to be like cute and take photos of yourself. So, well, you can't really tell because I've got a bunch of makeup on, but my cystic acne is quite a bit smaller from yesterday's facial, which is great. I also love this lipstick. Kind of reminds me of Mack's Rebel, maybe a little bit deeper. But anyways, that's kind of what I'm up to today. I am going to be cooking a little bit later, so I'll show you that. And that's pretty much it. A 3-year-old snuck into my house and finished the cake. How nice. Here it is. Very fancy. Gonna put it in the fridge. I feel like that icing, whatever it is gonna run. And then I put some Nutella on top of it and strawberries. Luckily, my boyfriend could not care less about aesthetics. Whether I spent 4 hours making this and it looked amazing, or I spent however much, I don't know, 45 minutes making it and it looks like garbage, he doesn't care. It's got Nutella on it. That's all that really matters. Good morning. Today's a little bit more of a typical day for me. This whole week has been really off because I haven't really filmed all week besides those photos that I took yesterday. So I'm up, I'm showered. I'm actually going to do a little Instagram tutorial just showing blow drying my hair because I'm trying to do more Instagram videos, and I'm going to do a get ready with me, film my travel makeup bag. And yeah, so I have a bunch of filming today. Definitely more of an average day for me, and then just a lot of things to do that I want to get out of the way before the weekend. I am back. I am glam. It feels good to have makeup on again. It's been a while. I use the new Meet Match Maker palette. This Get Ready With Me video will already be live, so I'll link to that down below. Now I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to have that like baked Kung Pao chicken thing. I just preheated the oven, so I feel like it'll get crispier in the oven and be delish. And what am I gonna watch? What am I watching right now? I finished Marcella. That's a great show on Netflix if you like British crime shows. Oh, I've been watching River, also British detective show. They make the best television, the Brits, man. The Brits and the Irish, they make crime shows. Like, I've talked about this before, but people don't look like models. There's a good mix of diversity and it's not super forced. They have me gasping. Like, I'm like, oh, they're ruthless. It's so good. So if you like crime and television shows, if you like crime television shows, look into the British shows, and then Netflix just like keeps coming at it with the great recommendations. And I chatted about it in a video before, and a lot of you seem to feel the same way too. So there's some good ones out there. I'm going to show you two things that I just got in PR before I wrap this up for the day. I had Maybelline send me the Super Stay foundation in lighter shades, which if you saw my review, I really liked the foundation, but it was quite deep on me. And I had someone request a really good idea, matte and poreless versus Super Stay, so stay tuned for that video. And these are the Bite Beauty Prismatic Multi-Sticks, and I've seen these on Instagram. First of all, the box is enough to make you want it, but these look so pretty. I'll definitely do a video on these, or Instagram, blog, all that good stuff, so stay tuned. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I didn't do anything crazy this week. I barely even filmed this week. I was just doing so much behind the scenes stuff. Probably not a great week to vlog, but anyways, gives you a little insight. This was a bit of a different week for me. I generally film much more and I generally go outside much more. I did go outside, but when I did, it's just so incredibly cold that I was just like running from location to location. There was nothing really to be seen besides me freezing to death. So yeah, if you liked this video, be sure to let me know. I'll do more vlogs, weeks when I have events, weeks when I'm filming, whatever it may be. If you did enjoy this, I had a lot of fun doing it. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Did I wake you up? Bye.